CBS Radio across the country. I was just telling Chuck Goldstone, who's been my guest here through the night, about the weeding I was doing in my house earlier today or yesterday, and the weeds. I've never seen anything like it. It's like the Little Shop of Horrors. Every weed is 3 times the size of previous weeds.
Isn't it a shame that weeds aren't the things we find beauty in? Because life would be a lot easier
Sure.
if we could just live with the weeds and we got rid of the pesky grass.
The ones that I have growing in my little garden patch are tall with buds and flowers, but I know they're weeds because they're just growing crazy all over the place. And yeah, it's true. But it was great fun, and I sweated off a pound or two and had a great time. And
Well, I've gone from, when I bought my house, I did the lawn thing for a while until I realized that it just every so often would look really bad.
mm-hmm.
I had a great system. In the first maybe 10 years of my house, I'm not good with lawns. So what I would do is I would go in 3, this is true, I would go in 3-year cycles. Year 1, I would rip everything up. I would rent a little rototiller, and I still have my feet, which is
That's
pretty
pretty
amazing, having operated a rototiller. But I would dig it, and then I would go out and buy sod that you roll down and you put it down like carpeting.
Right.
And then I would water it, and then that year I would have the best, and I am telling you, the best lawn on the street. And then the second year, because I'm not good with lawns, it would look like everybody else's lawn. And then by the 3rd year, it looked like the Jodes from the Grapes of Wrath.
Shows.
It would be a kind of a combination somewhere between a dust bowl and just really bad a jungle. So and then I would start the next year. I would rip it up and continue to do that. But lately, what I've been doing, the last maybe 10 years or 8 years, it's the wildflower thing, where you just dig out all the grass and then you put in shrubs and a kind of random assortment of flora.
Interesting. You should say that down in Florida, where we just came back from vacation. I was in Marco Island, just doing a little driving around. So many of the houses there are basically a little strip, very tiny little strip of grass, and all concrete. Your front yard is concrete. It's not pleasing to the eye.
No.
But that's the way a lot of places are. Of course, you don't have to mow it. So there's that.
There is not. You go to Home Depot. There is not a thing called a concrete
Mower. No.
You do not find those. But I'm not good with plants. They do not. I guess a prerequisite for a lawn is it's continuing to technical word live, and so mine doesn't really do that well.